What does fiduciary really mean when we say that someone is a fiduciary financial advisor? Hey, I'm Kaleb Paddock, the founder of 10 Talents Financial Planning, and I want to thank you for tuning in today. The topic is fiduciary, and I really enjoyed this definition of fiduciary from Jason Zweig. He was recently interviewed by Michael Kitces in the Financial Advisor Success podcast. Jason, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I need to listen to the podcast again because I heard it pronounced correctly by Michael. But if I am pronouncing that incorrectly, I'm sorry. But Jason had a great quote talking about fiduciary. And what does this mean? You know, as advisors and people in the business, we can get caught up in compensation models, selling products, not selling products, managing money, not managing money. But Jason says the following. He shares a quote from Tamar Frankel, a modern founder of fiduciary law in the United States. And Tamar talks about that being a fiduciary literally means that you, as the client, you entrust judgment to someone else. So you entrust judgment to an attorney, an advisor, a consultant. And the reason that you do that is because you are in an inferior position of knowledge. So to say that again, you're acknowledging, right? You're raising your hand and saying, I'm in an inferior position of knowledge. So you're going to submit to an expert. You're going to say, I actually think that I may not know everything on this topic. In fact, I may have some blind spots. And so they're going, you as the client, the consumer, are going to entrust judgment to that professional. And so I love this definition. I'm looking at my notes here because this definition is very insightful, especially in our day and age today. Think about it, folks. Think about it. Think about your friend network, Facebook, coworkers. The spirit of our age, the spirit of our country. Doesn't everyone know everything about anything? Think about politics, think about money, think about raising children, think about any belief, sports, anything. Doesn't everyone you know everything about anything? That's the spirit of our age. It's all in our phone. I'm recording this on my phone. Everything I need is in the phone. Google knows all. I don't need an expert. I can find the answers to everything. And so this definition of fiduciary is fascinating because it means that you acknowledge, you raise your hand and say, I'm going to humble myself and say, well, I may like the topic, I may be interested in the topic, I may feel pretty knowledgeable on the topic, I don't do it for a living, and so I'm going to bring on a fiduciary to entrust judgment because I'm in an inferior position of knowledge. And so then the question for a separate video is, how do you decide if the person you're talking to is actually a fiduciary? How do you know? How can you be sure? And how can you have confidence that the person is an expert and is going to crush it in terms of understanding your situation and bringing value to your table? So I hope you've enjoyed this discussion on fiduciary. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so that you can see more videos like this coming very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.